Hello again, Guardians, it's Cortanium, and today we are glitching outside of the Gambit map, Cathedral of Scars. And so, of course, we're getting outside of the entire Gambit map, and we're going to have some fun going outside of the map. But one thing I want to note is that we're getting outside of everything here. At the very start of the map, we're getting on top of this church-like structure, this dreaming city-like looking thing, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to get outside of stuff like this islands over here. We cannot get underneath or inside of the island over there. We can't really do that. What we're doing is we're getting outside of the map in the sense that we're getting behind and on top of all of these rocks and this building over here behind me. And so let's just get right into this glitch. You will need sword ammo for this, and so pick up your sword ammo. And as if you noticed, I am on my hunter today, so this glitch is usable on any class. We can do it on any class. Just head over to the left side and let's get started. And what you want to do to start off this glitch is just hop on this tree right here, and then we hop forward and jump onto this little rock ledge and immediately just hop up if you want. And now we are getting ourselves outside of the map. Now the rest of this is just simple and plain parkour. That's why any class can do this. It's not easy parkour, it's actually kind of hard. It took me many tries to actually record this, but just follow what my character does as we jump from rock to rock to rock, and we make it all the way outside the map just using parkour. And so jump all the way up on top of this rock. Now this is where the actually only hard part of this glitch actually is. What we're going to need to do is just slide off the edge here and just completely go and immediately jump to our left and hop onto a handicap. And so as you see over there, there's actually a ton of turn back barrier and stuff. That's the only reason this part is so hard. So what you will need to do is you want to save your super for this part. Actually save your Titan missile, save your blade barrage, or save your dawn blade. And so you can have it as a last resort in case your jumping fails, and sometimes your jumping will fail you. But as you can see, as a hunter, our jumping does not fail us. But if you are a warlock or a titan and you miss that jump, well, you might have to pull your super to get over here. But once you are over here, you are home free. Congratulations. And now we can just continue and jump along the rest of the side of the map, and we are actually now definitely outside of the map. I mean, look, we're we're on the very left side of the map. We're behind the entire rock face now, and we are making our way and looking at everything. And now we are actually behind the entire left rock face, but there is still the church we still have to get on top of. I mean, the dreaming city looks amazing as always from outside of the map, but over to our left, there is the area we wanted to get outside of it in the first place. There is the entire church, and we will actually need to do a couple of creative things to actually get around to that dreaming city, because there's a height barrier above us. If you can see me jumping right now, there's a lot of height barrier actually on top of us, so there's no other way around it than to do what I'm going to do now. All we're going to do is either just jump to our left on that handicap over there, or we can just jump forward. And so I'm going to show you both ways. What we can do is we can jump forward onto that handicap, and so just run forward and use however much sword ammo you have left and get onto this handicap, and that's going to help you out a lot. Otherwise, I really suggest if you are any class, you can usually just jump forward onto this thing right here, and so just do the same exact thing, but with enough sword ammo and enough supers, you can just jump all the way forward and cover the immense distance just with a single character, just with sword swipes. And there we go, we are outside of the church area, and this area is so cool. We are outside of the Gambit map now completely and fully, and now we are actually in the cool area. You'll notice there is still a bunch of height barrier over on the sides of the mountain, but don't worry, there is no height barrier on top of the church here. Now we have down here some cool passageways. We can look around. I mean, you can kind of freak your friends out being like, yo, look, I'm outside of the passageways here. But if you are doing this in an actual Gambit match and you have friends actually asking you why you're outside of the map, I mean, you're probably a bad friend in the first place. You got to be helping your boys out with a Gambit match. But if you're outside of the map, you're probably having some fun. Now we can look around the entire outside of this map, and there's actually just a ton to see. We can hang out under the staircase like Harry Potter. Maybe we can look around at all the glitchy kind of stuff and jump up and be on top of this entire area. Now you will notice there's a sheer number of doors actually. There's actually a lot of doors. There's 3 doors in the spawn area below alone. There's 1 door in pretty much each side room. And so where do all these doors lead? Since we're outside the map, well, nowhere. They don't lead to a single place. As you can tell, there is no other secret area. All of these doors on the sides, there's 3 doors in the room I'm on top of right now. All of them are fake. They don't lead anywhere, but they do create an experience, or a feeling that they will lead somewhere, that there's some kind of adventure behind them. And that's why I love Destiny 2 as it is, because it feels like there's a bunch of mystery behind any kind of fake door that they put down, and that's just a cool feeling. And so now we're on top of this spawn room here, and it's actually a little bit glitchy, and so I kind of want to get off that because I do not like messing up my vision that much. And we can see those 3 doors from here, but we can see that they're also all fake. And so now we can just hop back on top of this church thing. And I wanted to show you one thing. If you notice, you can't get on the top of this thing right behind me, on top of the very, very tippity top of this thing. That is because there's some weird wall right there. And so to get past that wall, all we want to do is jump on the left side here, jump back into that spawn room, and then just jump backwards into the U shape right here, and we can be on top of that. Again, there's just a wall there, an invisible wall just keeping us on both sides from getting on top here. But now we can get on top here. You can hang out outside the map and even go explore outside the map. I mean, there is still a ton of stuff out here. There's a ton of cool stuff to look around. I mean, look at everything there is. I mean, there's an entire bottom side I didn't explore, but there is, as always, a ton of death barrier. And so watch out if you go down here. I mean, there's a lot of death barrier over there. I mean, you can have lots of fun looking around for cool stuff. As always, I record these things, but I might have missed a lot of stuff. So I always suggest you guys go and check them out for yourself. Go glitch out yourself. Go have fun outside the map and go do this glitch yourself. Who knows? You might be able to fall down on the map and find something invisible to land on. You might just fall down on the map and just accidentally just land on the most invisible thing just for no reason. Maybe you're just walking on invisibility. I have no idea what you want to do with this glitch, but go do this glitch. Go glitch outside of your Gambit map and go have fun. That is it, Guardians. That is the end of the video. Go glitch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.